Okay, and finally, and in 2018, what the Google is that they also tried to develop a bidirectional unsupervised language representation, which uses a variety of natural languaging tasks they have developed. And in later on, Samsung also developed a virtual assistant, that is Big Spy virtual assistants, and its function includes that the user can speak to them, ask any question, they can give the recommendation, they can give suggestions, etc. These all happens in the past, in the current decade. That is the AI advancement in the current day, and that we can expect that the trends from the past decades will continue upward in the coming years also. Now we will move to the future of AI and where we are applying AI and where what is the application point of view. We will see something that is we nowadays we are using artificial intelligence in medical diagnosis. That is we know that artificial intelligence can complement the doctor's human intuitions well, like that is with the intuition that the precision and the completeness of artificial intelligence could be one of the greatest revolution in healthcare industry. That is we could able to predict, we could able to diagnose the diseases in a correct and a better manner by using artificial intelligence. And they even serve the financial services also, that is in the banking sectors and all. They are using we are using artificial intelligence. The thing is that the adoption of this artificial intelligence in the financial sector it has its potential to improve the efficiency. Why we are using is that the artificial intelligence has the potential to improve the efficiency, to reduce the cost. We can enhance the customer experience and make a better data driven service. Even we are having an open source for AI to support the customer care, which is called fintech solution, that could give a personal finance assistance to one who is needy. So there also AI plays an important role. And next it comes is in the translations and linguistics. Okay, in the field translations and linguistics, that is currently all we all know that the machine can only able to try to translate about hundreds of words from more than 7,000 of languages. But what we are doing in the current scenario is that researchers are working on it to make the real time translation possible so that we can communicate in a better way and make it happen. And even we are using artificial intelligence for sports training, that is used to train the persons to enhance their persons to enhance their performance. We can improve like we can make decision making, we can optimize the trainings, we can make programs, etc. That can be done with the help of AI in sports training. And even we can use for paying for things, that is this would help us to save some incredible amount of time. That is advancement of AI in face recognition also will soon be quick enough and cheap enough. That is we could able to support millions of transactions per day. That is we could able to pay the payment for the things which we are buying through online mode, that is paying for things. And even we can use that for shopping things with artificial intelligence. That is we all have experience that we all will be having doing online shoppings in Amazon, Flipkart, etc. And we have seen that Amazon is working to make every physical shopping with less hassle on the online mode. That is it is only possible with the help of these all things. The online shopping is only possible with the help of artificial intelligence, which plays a bigger role in predictions also. Even they can be used in purchase through photograph, because when we if we have a photograph of any products, we could able to look similar items in these stores. That is in Amazon it has incorporated some virtual assistant, virtual search operation. Not only Amazon, other online media shopping cart also added some virtual search options on the mobile application. And we could what we need is that we just need to take the photo of the items what we want, and they will show you something which is almost very similar to that. And this is how we can make a purchase through photograph by using artificial intelligence. And nowadays AI also playing a good role in business, that is in various aspects of business. That is it helps to improve our efficiency by enhancing the decision making capability, to data analytics, analysis and process automation, even if there is any fraud detection or in security, our customer service supports, etc., etc. We can use AI in business also. Even nowadays we can use a artificial intelligence in political analysis. That is, like, the thing is that we could able to predict the future beyond their victories and losses. That is, the implication of AI lies in the decision and the policy making strategies. That is, we could able to predict the result, whether the who is going to win, who is going to lose, based on the some analysis. We could able to predict the results also. Even in sports strategizing, we could able to use artificial intelligence. That is, AI has become an increasingly popular and effective in recent years. That is, they can able to analyze vast amount of data and make and can help the coaches and their team to optimize what should be done to improve their performance. And can be how we can use also AI for the performance analysis of the players, opponent teams, in game decision supports, maybe some tracking of performance tracking, video analysis, monitoring, etc. In that and all streams we can use AI. AI, these are some of the features of future enhancement in artificial intelligence. And now we will move on the different types of artificial intelligence. So we can say, we can, from the screen we can see that the AI.
Ma'am,
Yes.
yeah, sorry for interruption, ma'am, that it is in the title slide.
Title slide.
Yeah, it is in title slide. Slide is not moving, ma'am.
And before it was moving.
No, ma'am, no, ma'am. Earlier I informed you.
Yeah, okay, just a minute, just a
Yeah.
second. Can I stop share? I will share once more, sir.
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Is it visible now?
Yeah, ma'am, now it's moving.
Okay, okay, okay. If it is moving, sir, if it's not moving, kindly interrupt and
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
okay, okay, okay. So now we can see that different types of artificial intelligence. From the slide we can see that there are basic, they're mainly categorized into two types. That is, AI based on their capabilities and AI based on their functionalities. So based on their capabilities we can divide them into narrow AI, general AI and super AI. And based on their functionality we can divide into reactive machines, limited memory machines, theory of mind, and self-aware AI. So now we can see each and everything one by one. So what is narrow AI? It is also called as weak artificial intelligence or weak AI. That is, a goal oriented. That is, it is can perform only a specific task. That is, it can operate in a very limited or a predefined test of a set of parameters. We can't do anything beyond that. Okay, this is what comes in narrow artificial intelligence. Next one what we are is general AI. And the general AI is capable of making of thinking itself, just like what we humans do. And they can put efforts are being made to develop them to enhance their capabilities. And they can think and they can give the result as we people are expecting, as we people are doing. And the other one which we are doing is like super AI. That is, it is something, this is the highest version of AI that can surpass the human intelligence and can perform tasks in a very better and better way. Because and this AI has the ability to think, they have the ability to solve a puzzle, they can make judgment, and even they can learn and communicate of its own. This is comes in the super AI. Then we will see the types of AI based on their functionalities. Of that, the first one come is the reactive machines. uh, that is the reactive machines are the basic type of AI. That is the thing is that they do not store any past experience or memories for the futures. They works on the current scenario. This is what comes in reactive machines. And next comes the limited memory machines, and they can, what they can do is that the other one cannot store anything from the past, and what they can do is that they can store and they can use a past experience for a short period of time. And for example, we are using a self-driving car, they can, we can store the speed of the vehicle, we can store the, we can have the distance, what is the distance, what is the speed, we can store some relevant information for a particular period of time. This is what comes under the limited memory machines. And the other one that is coming is the theory of mind. That is this is that is that they can understand the theory of mind. That type of AA, what they do is that they can understand our emotions, our feelings and belief, okay, and they interact as if we are human, they interact with the humans, okay. This is what coming in the theory of mind. And the last one is coming is self-aware AI. That is, it deals with a super intelligent, it's a super intelligent machines. That is, self-aware means they can have sentiments, they have emotions, they have consciousness, they have beliefs, and they are they, and these type of AIs are expected to be much smarter, and even they can perform the task in a very efficient and a better manner, okay. And these are the types of artificial intelligence. And now we will move to the intelligent systems. Okay, so what we will see, what is an intelligent system, and how the working is going on, what are the characteristics of the intelligent systems and the functions of intelligent systems, what are the future innovations in intelligent systems, and so on. So intelligent system is it is the next step of human evolutions. That is, they can transform the human life beyond the imaginations. And the technologies are much more advanced machines, and they can perceive and they can respond to the world around them. This is what an intelligent system do. They can take any forms from it takes the forms from the automated vacuums, like Roomba, to the facial recognition programs which we like the Amazon
Ma'am,
Persilation.
it's in slide 20, ma'am. Again, slide is not moving. It
Oh
is in
no.
types of AI.
No, it's an intelligent system. I don't know why it's happening. Mm,
Please share it again, ma'am.
yeah, sure, sure. Um, just a second, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Let me. Visible, right?
Yeah, ma'am, it's visible.
But
Yeah,
it,
now it's moving. Now it's moving.
now it's moving. If I'm sharing it to the full screen, it is not moving. That is the thing. Uh,
Okay, ma'am. You may continue like
can
this.
you like this, sir?
Yes, ma'am. It is visible, ma'am. You may continue in the same manner.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, this is the intelligent systems. Okay, and there are mainly two types of two main area in the intelligent systems is there. That is, the first one is that how machines perceive the environment and how those machines interact with the environment. This is the first thing. And the thing is that the intelligence system mainly focus on how the system interact with humans using changing and dynamically, physically, social environment. This is what we are doing in the intelligent systems. And now we will see the working of the intelligent system. We can see that there are so many important components of intelligent system. That is, the sensor is there, actuator is there, specific environment, we have an environment is there, intelligent core is there, user interface is there, and external agent is there. These are some of the important components of artificial intelligence. And in this, how it works is that it operates in an environment, and they can interact with the other agents. The agents can be, it can be a user agent or an individual, and the system observe these features from the environment through some sensors or and what they do is that they perform some actions using the actuator to the features which they got from the received from the environment. From through the sensor they perform some actions, and these they use sensors and actuators for to separate the body from the intelligence system from the rest of the environment. This is how it's happened. And the main goal of an intelligence system is to develop a software that is mainly aimed at enabling the machine to solve all the complex tasks through and solve the problems like through how human peoples are thinking or reasonings. And they moreover they try to build a system that is based on the model of knowledge representation and processing in the human mind, how we people are thinking. Based on that only they used to try to develop a system. This is how it works. And now we will move to the characteristics of artificial intelligence. There are mainly 10 different characteristics like perception, action control, self learning, like deliberate and social reasoning, remote management, protection, interaction or connectivity, user interface, data analytics, and identification. These are the main 10 characteristics. In perception, what we are doing is that they create the representation of the world to the interact with a specific environment or and to perform some specific task. And next one is the action control. This is mainly to carry out some action or to interrupt an action so as to achieve certain goals to get the specified output. Next one what we are saying is that interaction and connectivities, that is it can put its elements into communication through some for interaction it can be done some using some common languages. And the next one is like deliberate and social reasoning. There the machine makes decisions based on their own achieves a specific result considering the human context. And the next one comes is the self learning. Self learning is that done mainly to reduce the errors, that is, and to optimize the performance. That is, they can learn the error from their experience, and we have to try to eliminate that. That is what called as self learning. And next comes the identification. That is, they can recognize the specific information automatically and transmit it through the various channels. And next one is the protection. That is, it's an intelligent system. Networks and communication must be secure and it must function properly. This is what comes with the protection. And next one is the remote management. That is, a remote management means it should allows all the peoples to interact with it. We could able to interact with it from any location of the world. From any location we could able to interact with the persons. And next one is the user experience. That is, to interact with the intelligence system we must able to we must able to it must be accessible, and we should be it should be able to adjust the interface. Everything should be made possible in user experience. And the last one comes is the data analytics, which is an essential component in the intelligence system. That is its ability to process the immense amount of data which we are having. That is what coming in data analytics. Okay. Next comes the evolution of intelligent systems. And from the slide we can see that there are mainly four evolutions in intelligent system. The first evolution was on rule based system, and second evolution was on knowledge based system, third evolution was on machine learning, and fourth based on deep learning. In the first phase, that is rule based system, that is operated on or programmed rules and logistics to make the decision to perform some specific task. That is, they are rule based. That is, we are following, it is being designed using some if then statement we have used. That is specific conditions or on a predefined actions. Based on that only the rule based system will be working. The next one is the knowledge based system. That is, it uses the knowledge, utilizes the knowledge base of the inference engine to reason and to draw the conclusions. So based on the knowledge only we could able to conclude, and they are more flexible and adaptable when compared with the rule based system. And the third one is the machine learning system. In machine learning system, that it enables the machine to learn the patterns and make prediction from the data which they are having. That is, from the that without being any explicitly programmed we could able to predict. Okay. And they make use of the statistical technique to learn the data and to improve their performance over time. This is what happening in machine learning. We are all aware of that. Next comes the deep learning, which is a subset of machine learning, and they mainly focus on using artificial neural networks. They have multiple layers of models, and they could able to process very complex data and representations. And these are the types of intelligence system, that is expert systems, neural network system, fuzzy logic system, genetic algorithm, and robotics. And we will see expert system first, that is expert system. What is an expert system? Expert system is a computer program that is mainly used or designed to solve the complex problems, and moreover to provide a decision making ability to the human expert. And it is, if that is, it is a computer program that uses artificial intelligence technology that could stimulate the adjustment and behavior of a human or an organization, has expertise and experience in the particular field. They utilizes a knowledge base consisting of the rules and facts along with a inference engine, and applies logical reasoning to provide accurate and consistent advice or solution to the users. And now we will see about the different functionality of an expert system. And the functionalities like knowledge acquisition, knowledge representation, inference engine, user interactions, rules evaluation and execution, uncertainty handling, explanation and justification, maintenance and updates. These are the main functionality. In knowledge acquisition, what we are doing is that it's a process of extracting or structuring or organizing knowledge from one source. And actually it is usually the knowledge acquisition part is done by the human expert, so that we people can use it in the system. And once the knowledge is being acquired, we have to represent it. We cannot use the knowledge as such. So it's a method used to organize the knowledge in the knowledge base. This is how what's happening in the knowledge representation. And the next one comes the inference engine. What they do is that they will combine the facts of the specific case with the knowledge they are already having with the knowledge base, and come up with a recommendation. They will see all the facts and everything, and they will recommend something. And next comes the user interaction. It is a method by which the expert system interact with the user. Like we have to interact with the user, then only we could able to evolve some results. And next is rule evaluation and execution. So they are basically follow some product rules. Maybe some, in some cases they may use some simpler rules, or in some cases they may use some condition based rules like if then cases. And based on that only we will be drawing the result. In some cases there is uncertainty may be there, because uncertainty means the data which we are having may be vague or incomplete or imprecise knowledge. So in that case, strategies, in that cases, what we have to do is that we have to seek more information. So early, we have to make some plan how this data can be reused, or how this contingency planning, what are the planning should be done to make we can to reuse this type of data. These are the things coming in uncertainty handling cases. And next one is explanation and justification. They are used to explain the reason why, or how we achieve the conclusion. And that is how why not we have not got that certain result, or why we have not concluded that. It's the reason why we have accepted the result, or why we are not accepting the result. This is what happening in explanation and justification. And last one comes the maintenance and updates. That is, in maintenance and updates, we need to know there are three main steps that is coming in maintenance and update. That is, first one is that we need to identify the sources of knowledge, from where we are getting from where we are collecting the data, everything. And in the second step is that we should to acquire and structure the knowledge. That is what we have got now, we have to make it in a structured form. And we have to make it in a structured form, then only we could able to reuse it. This is what happening in maintenance and updates. And these are some of the examples of expert system which we are using right now. The first one is in healthcare we are using mycin. Mycin is nothing, it is designed to to diagnose and treat infectious diseases in human beings, and it is also recommended that which antibiotics has to be used for that particular treatment, etc. This is mainly used in the healthcare system. And next one we are using it expert rule, that is we are using expert rule in finance sector. It's a technology that could able to solve most complex problems and challenges in the finance sector. And next one is cogents. Cogents is using in manufacturing sectors, which contains this cogents contains all the information about the global and local features of the particular product which we are going to manufacture. This is come in the cogents. And the next comes the legal math, that is in the legal sectors which you are using. This nothing but it's like an online platform that could connect the individuals and business attorney in their areas. That is, it serves as a legal marketplace where the people could able to seek legal assistance, and they can find lawyers or a specialized person, and the people's facing the same issues and all. We could able to find the correct lawyers or correct legal support we can get from the legal math online platform. Next comes is Amelia. Amelia is nothing but a virtual assistant which was developed by the company IP Soft. Yeah, and it is like a conversational agent that making use of NLP, natural language processing, machine learning, and it can interact with the users and they can perform various tasks across various domains. For example, customer interaction can be done, IT support can be done, etc. Is all the customer related service can be done by using the Amelia. And the last one is the Coke book. Coke book is used in the education sector. It's a platform that is used to enhance and personalize the learning experience for the students, and it will help to track the students progress, and to provide a feedback on the personalized recommendation of the students to get throughout their educational journey, where to improve, what are the things to be done to get the better result, how the progress can be made, what are they will keep on giving the suggestions of to the students how to throughout their educational journey. This is what comes in the cookbook, that is in the education sector. And now we will see the future of export system, where we are using export system right now. These are only I have mentioned taken only very few of this. First one is we can use in enhanced learning and adaptation. That is, the future expert system is capable of learning from vast amount of data, experiences and interactions. That is, they will continuously improve their knowledge base and reasoning capability, and making them more accurate and efficient over the time. This is what happening in enhanced learning and adaptation. And the next one is the integration with big data and IoT. That is, in expert system will leverage the power of big data and IoT to access real-time data from the various sources, and integrating these technologies will help or will enable the export system to make a more informed and content-aware decisions, to help to take the content-aware decisions. Next one is the cross-domain expertise, and this system could combine the knowledge from multiple domains, and allowing them to tackle very complex problems and require interdisciplinary understanding. This is what coming in cross-domain expertise. And in the next come is explainable AI. That is, the future expert system will likely incorporate explainable AI for providing the user with insight into their decision making process. They are mainly used in decision making process. And next comes the natural language interactions. That is in future expert system will become more conventional, facilitating the human like interactions through natural language processings, and this will make them more user friendly and accessible to a broader range of users. And next one is the collaborative expert system. That is, The expert system might work collaboratively with human expert, enabling a symbiotic relationship with the human and artificial intelligence complement each other's strength. And the next comes the real-time decision support system. With faster computing and improved algorithm, the expert system can offer real-time decision support, which will help the users to solve the critical problems more quickly and accurately. And next is the personalized recommendation system. That is, this future expert system may offer personalized recommendation based on their individual preference and their needs, based on their historical data, enhancing user experience. And next comes the improved integrations in the industries. That is, the expert system will have a wider option across various industries like healthcare we are using, in finance we are using, law, engineering, customer service, etc. In their domain specific knowledge will streamline the process and helps to improve the efficiency in that particular area. And we can even use autonomous decision making system. That is, this future of expert system has a tremendous promise and challenging related to data privacy, security, and the potential for bias will be addressed. That is, we have to ensure that that is the all the expert ensure that the expert systems which we are developing should be ethically, and the responsibility will be essential to maximize the positive impact on the society, and I must have a positive impact. Okay, this is what comes in the future of expert system. Now we'll move to the neural network. Um so we all know that neural network it is a very fundamental component of artificial intelligence as well as machine learning. And they are the classes of algorithm which are inspired by the structure and the functionality of human brain, and they are designed to process and learn from various amounts of data. Neural network consists of different layers of neurons that are interconnected by the weighted edge, and they have proven to be very highly effective in solving the complex problems across variety of domains, including image, speech recognition, natural language processing, and so on. And they are composed of different layers. That is, input layer is there, hidden layer is there, output layer is there, and the neurons are connected through this. We have weighted connection, and representing the strength of the relationship between the neurons, and each neuron has applied with an activation function to its weighted input, and thereby introducing a non-linearity in the system. And there are mainly two types of propagations in this neural network. That is, the forward propagation as well as the backward propagation is there. In forward propagation, the data is used to flow from network from the input layer to the output layers, and they have hidden layers progressively extract all the relevant features from the input data. And in back propagation, we have to adjust the weight based on the computed errors, and it minimizes the error between the predicted as well as the actual during the training. And deep learning is stands so closer to the neural networks. That is, it refers to, in this, if we are using multiple layers of interconnected neurons to process, then that, and moreover they will mimic the human brain working using the neurons, and they are mainly focused on building artificial neurons and have several hidden layers is there. And the different variety of deep learning networks are like autoencoder is there, conventional neural network is there, recurrent neural network is there. These are some of the deep learning structures. And here comes some of the examples of applications of neural networks. We can see that they are mainly used in image and video recognition. In NLP, natural language processing, neural networks plays an important role. In speech recognition also we can use neural network. Financial forecasting, robotics, gaming, medicine, in all these field we can use neural networks. And now we will see about the futures, how we can improve the neural, where and all in future we can use neural networks. First comes the autonomous vehicle. That is, in recent years we can see that we are having autonomous vehicles are there. In there we are using deep convolutional neural network modeling is being used for the autonomous vehicles. That is, in there we can, with the help of neural network, we could able to detect obstacle, interpret traffic signals, we can able to make decision on the fly and can monitor their surroundings. Real time decision also is possible. Thereby we can help to reduce the accidents, etc. In drug discovery also we can use neural networks. That is, it there we could able to use the predict the interaction of drug with the target molecules, and we can reduce the time and cost of drug discovery. And we could able to predict the molecular property and molecular generation of drugs, so that it could we could able to reduce their cost as well as the time. Next one is the energy management. That is, we can use neural network to monitor and predict energy usage in particular building, or then to optimize the energy consumption by controlling the temperature, lighting and appliances. Even we could able to use in for load forecasting we can use neural network. Even for renewable energy prediction we can use neural network. For fault detection and optimization also we can use neural network. And even energy consumption optimization also, these are the different areas where in energy management where neural networks plays an important role. Next comes the cyber security. There it plays a significant role. That is, to detect any anomalies or to identify the threats among the various data of cyber data. Even we can able to predict any intrusion detection in the system, like any malware detection also we could able to sort it out by using neural network. Next one is we can use it in the we can use that in the environment. That is, to analyze and understand environmental change. That is, we could able to predict the national natural disasters like climate change, air quality management, environmental change, species identification, ecosystems. In all these places we could able to use neural network. Next comes the telecommunication. In telecommunication also they place a significant load. That is, we can enhance the efficiency, again we can enhance the reliability and security of the system. That is, they can be even in telecommunication system they can be applied for wired structure as well as wireless structure communication. Also we can use neural networks. And even we could able to use to optimize the traffic flow in the complex network. Even we can predict any failures, we can detect any anomalies, or we can analyze the identify the customer behavior patterns and reduce downtime and cost. Even nowadays we can use neural network in agriculture industries also, like in farming and crop management. And that is it learns the patterns and make prediction from the large data sets we are having. And there are certain variable optimization agriculture processing tools for improving the productivity also. And we can use neural network for finding out the irrigation management, for crop yield prediction, even for pesticide detection, disease detection, crop recognition, weeding, etc. We could able to use neural network. Next comes the fuzzy logic system, which is another important topic. So we know that artificial intelligence and fuzzy logics can be compared in various ways to address the real world problems that involves uncertainty, that is imprecision or in complex decision makings. That is, fuzzy means what it is means vague, which is indefinite, or we can say it is unclear. And fuzzy logic means we are computing is a computing techniques that is based on the degree of truth. And we use this input degree of truth and linguistic variable to produce certain output, and this is how we are making use of logic system. It can handle very imprecise data if it is vague or the information is not clear, etc. And the key components of fuzzy logic systems are fuzzy set, linguistic variable, fuzzy rules, fuzzy inference, and defuzzification. In fuzzy rules, what we see is that which has a set of operations that is which is almost similar to classical set theory. And the fuzzy set operations are union, intersection, complement, difference, and this operation mainly help us in combining or manipulating the fuzzy set to create new fuzzy sets. Next comes is the linguistic variable. Actually, linguistic variable plays a crucial role. That is, it is a concept of fuzzy logic that allows the representation of linguistic term. They instead of very precise numerical variables values, it's a linguistic, it's a term. It is used to capture and they can model human perceptions and reasons in situations where when the data is very vague, imprecise, or subjective. And next one is a fuzzy rule. Actually, these are the foundation for the fuzzy logic system. That is, fuzzy rules means they are using some if then statement that defines the relationship between the input and the output in the linguistic form. And these rules are actually often expressed using linguistic variables and fuzzy linguistic terms. And defuzzification, next is the fuzzy inference. This is It is a process of using fuzzy logic to make decision and to draw conclusion based on fuzzy rules and linguistic variables. They helps to handle very imprecise or uncertain informations, and helps to mimic human like decision making. This is happening in fuzzy inference. And defuzzification, which is the last stage of the this is this last stage. There we are converting the fuzzy output to a crisp value. That is, the fuzzy result is being transformed into some specific numerical value. That value can be used for decision making or any control actions. This is defuzzification, and this is the basic this diagram shows the basic functionality of fuzzy logic system. There we are having a fuzzy inference is there, in indifference engine, defuzzification indifference, we are having a knowledge basis there. First, the input from the controller is given to the fuzzification indifference. There what they are doing is that they will convert the crisp value from the controller input to input data to fuzzy set using linguistic variables and membership functions. And here the membership values are assigned the degree of membership to the linguistic terms. And then what we are doing is that after falsification they are give the falsified out is being given to the inference engine. There we will evaluate each fuzzy rules based on the fuzzy sets, and after that the aggregation of all fuzzy sets are evaluated, and we will create and aggregate output based on the if then rules, and to obtain a fuzzy output. And this fuzzy output is being given to the defuzzification indifference, which is the final stage. Here what we are doing is that fuzzy output is being converted to some crisp value. uh, so- and uh, and this crisp value will help us to find out how will help us to predict how whether it is positive or negative. And the efficiency of the system or the effectiveness of the system will significantly influence the fuzzy logic system. That is, it plays a crucial role in making the intelligent decision based on falsified input data and expert knowledge represented by the fuzzy rules in the knowledge based system. This is the basic functionality diagram of fuzzy logic, and this is what happening here in a fuzzy system. Now we could able to see some of the applications of fuzzy logic system. They can be used in control system. There that is in control system could able to handle the variables which are very difficult to measure very precisely. For example, we could able they use that for temperature control, speed controls. They could able to determine what are the appropriate action based on the linguistic rules defined by the experts. We could able to control everything that is in control system. In decision making also they plays a crucial role, that is by providing flexible and effective approach in handling if the data is uncertain or imprecise. Like unlike the traditional method, we will get yes or no or false or true or false. They will allow us to give some intermediate values between zeros and ones. That is, and which in turn represent the degree of truth. Based on that, we could able to make the decision possible. And next comes the pattern recognition. Pattern recognition means it would help to identify any irregularities or regularities in the patterns of the data and assign them to some predefined classes or categories. Moreover, it helps to contribute more accurate and reliable output. Pattern recognition system. And next one is the expert system. As we already said, it is expert system is a computer program which is designed to emulate the human expertise and decision making in specific domain. That is, expert system uses knowledge and some rules provided by the expert to solve the complex problems and make the decision. This is what happening in the expert system. Even the fuzzy logic system can be used in image and signal processing system. That is to handle again uncertain or imprecise data. They provide robust framework for analyze. We can analyze the data, we can enhance the data, we can interpret the data and images, making it suitable for various application in these domains. Okay, in image processing system, the fuzzy logic system can be used for image enhancement. We can use segmentation, recognition, image recognition, classification, signal analysis, modeling, edge detection, even noise filtering, etc. These are some of the specific domains where we can use fuzzy logic in image processing system. And in we can even use fuzzy logic system to control in soft computing system. That is, it has the capability to handle complex as well as non-linear system. And they have moreover they can adapt to some uncertain environment also. They can adapt and make it and thereby it is a valuable tool. We can design an intelligent system or robot control system based on this. And these are some of the applications, and we will see what are the future scope of fuzzy logic system where until we can use fuzzy logic system, that is the integration with the other technologies, future technologies. The integration of fuzzy logic with other technologies can lead to a very robust, adaptable, very human friendly intelligence system across various domain, making the system very capable for the real world challenges. We could able to solve use the system to solve very complex problems in the real world challenges. Okay, next in IoT applications also we can use where in IoT we can use this fuzzy logic system to enhance data processing, decision making. Even we can control dynamic and uncertain environment. There until we can use IoT in fuzzy logic system. Even they could able to, when we are using IoT system, there is a chance we can interpret that large amount of data is being generated by the sensors and devices, and these the vast amount of data should maybe mostly very noisy, imprecise, and very subjected to fluctuations. And with the help of fuzzy logic system, we could able to handle all these type of data, and we could able to get we could able to predict a better result. Even now we can use fuzzy logic system in autonomous system, that is in self-driving car, robots, drones, etc. make use of this. There they can perform the task without the human intervention. That is, they has the ability to handle the data and make available for designing the tools intelligent and adaptable for the autonomous system. Okay, even in, if for example, for robots and all, we can have robotic interaction. We can plan the path for the robot, fault detection, tolerance prediction, etc. can be done. All this can be done with the help of fuzzy logic system. Next one is the increasing computing power. As we need to handle large and more number of complex data set for improving the predictive maintenance, supply chain optimization and stock trading also, we are using fuzzy logic system. Then we are using it in natural language processing. That is, fuzzy logic system can be integrated with the advancement of NLP, natural language processing, to enable like human like interactions with the machines. For example, we can, in NLP we can use fuzzy language for text classification, we can use for sentimental analysis, we can use for text summarization, language translation, semantic similarity, etc. For all these things we can use fuzzy logic system. And now we will move to the genetic algorithm. So genetic algorithm can be used as a part of artificial intelligence system. They are mainly used to enhance their ability to find optimal, or we can even find a near optimal solution for a very complex and high dimensional search space. Normally, genetic algorithm is an optimization algorithm that got inspired from the natural selection and evolution, and they are used to find the solution for the complex optimization search problem. In genetic algorithm, the population of candidate solution evolves over the generations through the process such as selection, crossover, and mutation. Okay, and here the fitness of the individual in the population which have better solution has the higher chances of reproducing and passing their trials to the next generation, and they really mimic the nature's survival of the fittest theory. This is what genetic algorithm mainly follows, and these are the basic functionality diagram for the genetic algorithm. The first stage is initialization. Initialization is there, evaluation, selection, reproduction, replacement, and termination is there. In the initialization stage, it can be said as a process that is for creating the initial population of the candidate, for the candidate for optimization problem. That is, if the first stage, that is installations, if we are doing some improper thing in the initialization scheme, we will can lead to premature convergence of trapping of genetic algorithm may happen. So first stage plays a crucial role, that is initialization. And next one is the evaluation stage. In the evaluation as well as selection, these are the two another important stages in genetic algorithm, which is mainly used to determine the fitness of the individual solutions, that is the population, and decide which individuals are to be selected from the next generation. The evaluation of the process assign the fitness value of each chromosome, and based on its performance, and it is solving the optimization problem. And next comes and once the evaluation is over, the selection process, what they does is that they chooses the individual for the reproduction based on the fitness value. And in reproduction, the process of where what they are doing is that it is a process of selecting the parent chromosome from the current population to create the offspring for the next generation. And the main goal in reproduction is to use the individuals to create a new solution that inherit their desirable traits. That is the main thing. In reproduction also, we are having different steps like crossover is there, mutation is there, then comes the reproduction with electrosim is also there. These are the different steps that is coming under the reproduction. And the next stage is called the replacement. Replacement means it's a process of selecting which individual from the current generation and offsprings will form the population for the next generation, which offspring to be selected. And the replacement strategies aims to strike a balance between promoting better solution and maintaining the diversities to avoid the premature convergence. And they avoid the premature convergence also. This is happening in the replacement. And the final one is the termination. Termination means, in termination, that is the means stopping. That is, it can be stopped based on the some criteria, like if the maximum number of generations has been evolved, then we can stop it. If the solution has been convergence to the better solution, then we can stop it. Even stagnation, that is, if there is a very little or if there is no improvement in the fitness value, then we can stop. And this is happening in the termination side of the genetic algorithm. These are the main functionalities of genetic algorithm. And now we will move on to the applications of genetic algorithm. That is, they can be used in structural design optimization. They can be used in financial modeling, machine learning, robotics, energy optimization, transportation planning, image processing, game theory, even drug design. We can use genetic algorithms. These are the main applications of genetic algorithm. And coming to the future of genetic algorithm, we can see that we can future in that we can see that the improved performance, that is, the performance enhancement includes developing better selections, crossover mutations operators, as well as refining the termination criteria. This all comes in the improved performance. Next comes the hybridization with the other techniques, that is the hybrid approach. That could be used to
Excuse
strengthen
me,
the
ma'am.
different. Hello.
Ma'am, your screen is not moving. Still, it is future of genetic algorithm.
Future of, is it moving?
Now it is okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Next comes the hybridization. In hybridization, what we are happening is that it offers, that is, hybrid approaches is there, because in hybrid approaches is mainly used to strengthen different algorithms. We could combine different algorithms to produce more robust and powerful and optimization methods. Okay, and it offers the potential to enhance the performance. Not only enhance the performance, we could able to optimize the algorithm, and we could able to make them more effective, and we could able to address complex and challenging and real world problems. All these things can be done by combining different algorithms. We could get the result in a better result. We could able to get a better result. And next is the real time adaptation. In real time adaptation, what we are is the means it's the ability of the algorithm to dynamically adjust its parameters and operators during the optimization process, that is, to respond to the change in the condition as well as in the problem characteristics. This is what happening in the real time adaptation, that is evaluating and updating the process based on the environment, the changes in the environmental condition. They are dynamically adapting to it. And the next one is handling larger and more complex problem, that is, the advancement in the computing power as well as the algorithm technique enable genetic algorithm can handle more number of data, and even they could solve more complex problem. And the selection of these approaches mainly depends upon their problem characteristics, their computational resources which we are having, the algorithms, what are the desired outputs which we are expecting. All these things mainly depends on the data which we are having. Next one is the explainable AI. Explainable AI is, they provide a visual representation of the search process and make us, and it gives a better understanding about how the algorithm is working, how we have arrived at particular solution. This is what comes in, that is interpretation of is very easy with the help of explainable AI. Next comes the integration with big data and machine learning. That is, we can use by utilizing when we are using big data and machine learning approach, we could, with our database will be large enough and for evaluating the fitness function. So extracting the useful patterns or guiding the exploration process, genetic algorithm can enhance the ability to overcome the optimal solution effectively. That is, we can enhance the capabilities in both approaches and enables more powerful and efficient data driven solution with the integration of these two technologies, that is the big data as well as the machine learning. And this is where we are using this is what a genetic algorithm. And now we will move to the robotics sections. And so it's a field it nowadays we know that it's a most advanced significant role in the development and implementation of the intelligence system, and it is a field that involve development, design, construction and programming of the robot. Okay, it is actually in robotics is a multidisciplinary fields where we involve all these things, that is construction, operation, operations, applications, etc. And here the robots are actually machines and that are capable to perform the complex task autonomously and or under the control of human operators actually. And they make the robots mainly work with the help of a sensor, actuators and the algorithms to interact with the physical environment, and they could able to perform various tasks such as movement, manipulation, communication and sensing. So normally we the intelligence, there are different types of robots. Of this intelligent robots are also there, and they are expected to play a very increasingly a very important role in our daily life, and they can contribute significant advancement to our daily lives in automation, in healthcare industries, in education, in other fields also. Robotics plays a very crucial role. And we will see that some of the key capabilities of intelligent robots of these the one of the key, some of them are sensing. We could able to sense, learn, planning, communication, mobility and manipulation. Sensing means they should able to sense its surrounding, then only it is only possible, and this sensing is possible only with the help of the sensors. Now comes the learning. Learning means that is the it should able to adapt or acquire knowledge. We have to improve their performance over time. That is it should be a data driven process. And the thing is that it helps if it helps the robot to adapt, not only to recognize the patterns and make the informed decisions that can be based on their experience. Next comes the planning is there. In planning means we should have the robot should have the ability to formulate what is the action they have to do, or the task to achieve specific goals, what are the sequence of action or the task that has to be done to achieve some specific goals. And the robot can use the algorithms and optimization technique to devise or optimal problems to perform this complex task effectively. So proper planning should be there for solving a complex task. And the communication, which is also one of the important capabilities that robots should have, that is we could able to exchange the informations between the human beings and the robot. For exchanging information, we should we are using natural language processing. We could able to use gesture recognition and other forms of human robot interaction, that is HRI, that could facilitate the seamless communication between the human beings and the robot. And the next one we can go for is the mobility. Mobility means navigate, to move in their environment. For that we can use various locomotion mechanism, such as like we can use legs or wheels or aerial system to transfer between different terrestrial way or from various location. And in the last we are using manipulation. That is, manipulation means it is the ability of the robot to interact physically with the objects of their environment. They can place things, they can grasp things, they can pick object from any location, and the calculation should be very crisp and clear. That is comes in the manipulation. And now we will see what are the different types of robots we are having. There are several different types of robots out there. Of that we can see in a few are industrial robot is there. And in industrial robot, they are mainly used in manufacturing and industrial settings. They are used to perform some repetitive task or labors. And these type industrial robots are mainly equipped with some degree of freedom, so that they could able to move in various directions, they could able to carry out the complex motions. They are and these type of robots works based on some programs for some specific task, and they are working under some controlled environment. Next comes the medical robot. The medical robots are mainly used in healthcare. That is, they are specialized robot in healthcare sector. That they are designed to mainly to assist surgeons and healthcare professionals in performing some surgeries. They can do surgeries with higher precision and accuracy and control like human beings. And next one is the service robot. They are also known as a personal robot. We can say as a personal robot or domestic robots. They are mainly designed to assist the human beings in everyday task and activities. And they are typically used in like in home settings for cleaning in reception robot is there, caregiving robot is there, delivery robot is there. Like these are some of the service robot which are being available nowadays. Next one is the military robots. They are designed to use in defense and military applications. They can serve the various purpose such as surveillances. They are for bomb disposal and all. We can use the military robot. Next one is the exploration robots. They are mainly used for scientific exploration and research in environment such as space, deep sea. These are used in the location where human beings find is hazardous to reach, or we people can't reach there, and that places we can use exploration robot. And next robot is the entertainment robot. Mainly they are designed for the entertainment purpose, such as in theme park, amusement parks, theaters, etc. Okay, and next comes the educational robots. Educational robots are mainly used in designed for classroom teaching or in educational settings. They are mainly used to teach the student about to teach the students and in problem solving, to improve the problem solving skill of the students and all. We are using the educational robot. And next one is social robot. They are mainly social robot is mainly used to interact and communicate with the social beings, and for that we are using NLP, face recognition, and other communication capabilities to improve for with the to communicate with the humans in the social society. And the last one is the autonomous vehicle robots. So mainly used in navigation and other operations without human intervention. That is, they are mainly used in self-driving cars, and they are equipped with cameras. They are having some AI algorithm that helps to navigate as well as operate without the human intervention. These are some of the robots which are available nowadays. And now we are coming to the future advancement of robots. In future advancement of robots, we are having humanoid robots is there, so they can interact with humans more naturally, and even they could make decisions from their own environment. Even the robots can interact more intuitively like with the human beings, including and they could including the ability to interpret the facial expression, emotions, and speeches. And we have the collaborative type of robots called the cobot. And they these type of robots are more closely into the humans, and they can work in collaborating environments, and such as manufacturing in the construction site. And these type of robots will helps to enhance the productivity as well as and safety of the co-workers along with them. Then comes the swan robot. The SAM robot is a team robot. It's a robot team. They can work together collectively and collaboratively to achieve some specific task, and they could able to demonstrate the emergent behavior. And we can use the swan robots in many applications to rescue applications. We can use in construction sites, etc. We can use those types of robots. Even we can use robots in healthcare sectors also. We can use robots that is in assisting medical professional in surgeries, in rehabilitation for the engineer, for the elder peoples. They even to improve the patient outcomes, etc. And all, we can use robots in industry sectors also. And they can be integrated with artificial intelligence to become like they can be used with the artificial intelligence to become more, even more prevalent in future, and expected to become even more prevalent in the future. We can use artificial intelligence. They can be used along with the artificial intelligence also. Next, we can use it in space robot. Is there in space robot, they will continue the advancement in the space robot will enable us to in more sophisticated explorations, like and missing capabilities for maintenance, repairs in the space, etc. can be done with the help of the space robot. Even they can be used in agriculture industry, that is that helps to improve the agriculture by using precise farming. We can use by automatic harvesting, we can use. And even they used to will optimize resource usage, we can enhance the crop, etc. We can use robot in that field also. Now we can use mainly we are using robots in industry as well as in medical sectors. In industry, we are using robots to increase the productivity, and that is they can work continuously without break, so that which will increase their productivity. And even they can perform tasks with high speed and precision. Next one is the flexibility. The thing is that they are the robots are being programmed, and they can do variety multiple tasks at the same time. Even they can switch from one task to another. The adaptation from one task to another is very easy, so it is very flexible. And safety means they can work in any hazardous or dangerous conditions. Even they can work in chemical plant, in nuclear plant, and all. They can work in quality controls, that is we can use cameras and sensors, and they can detect. And if there is any errors and in the production and all, we can identify it as early as possible, and this will result in high product quality and consistency. Even the robots can be used in medicine field, that is in there, in surgery. In precision means in surgery and all, we could able to seek the help of robots, and we can have high level of precision and accuracy. And the consistency is there, that is not subjective, because they won't get tired even after the continuous use, like unlike like human surgeons. They will give a consistent output. And next one is the endurance, that is they can work without break, without rest, and their performance, performing repetitive procedure will consistent level of accuracy and precisions. Unlike like human experts, they won't get tired, and there is no need to give a break for them. And remote access means they can do all the tasks remotely. They can be accessed from any geographical areas also, it's possible. And there is a reduced risk of infection, that is in surgical settings and all, robots can help to mitigate the risk of contamination and infections. That is, there is a less risk of human contact with the person, so there is a reduced risk of infections. And these are some of the advantages of intelligence system, that is we could able to increase in efficiency, improved quality, increased safety. We can have 24 into 7 availability, scalability, and enhanced decision making. These are some of the points which could be able to conclude advantages of the intelligence system from our studies. And there are some limitations also, that is limited creativity, data dependence, and high initial cost, and technical limitations, and lack of human interaction, ethical and legal concerns. And these are some of the limitations of intelligence systems. Okay, now we will see about the public perceptions of and adoption of the intelligence system. The thing is that first and at beginning, the intelligence system as well as AI in the early stage, they are like they people have a fear of uncertainty, and later on it becomes AI application becomes more and more prevalent, and so that the public has shifted their fear from fascination. That is the AI powered can be used in many services and many product recommended products and services are such as virtual assistant, recommendation engine, etc., all come into being. So it has changed from fear to a fascination. And moreover, the public perception towards intelligence system was is complex and was not positive at that time. And because of the widespread adoption of intelligence system, they has the ability to enhance the user experience, and they can provide better convenience and personal recommendations such as voice activated assistant and predictive analysis has become a very common features in the applications and receptive to the AI technologies. Even AI plays an important role in education sectors also. That is to adopt AI and intelligence systems successfully and responsibility. The industries as plays also must have address the transparency, accountability, and ethical concern, and should work together to build the trust in this technology. And we can conclude that that a artificial intelligence and intelligence system has playing a very vital role in the current trends, and is we are driving the innovations and improving the efficiencies and enhancing the experience over the various sectors in industries, and to improve the productivity and to enhance our daily life in one way or the other way. And this future of intelligence system normally promise us a multitude of possibilities and opportunities, and they have a potential benefit of the potential benefit of artificial intelligence is really undeniable. And it is essential to address the changes, that is we are having some changes, like privacy bias, ethical concerns are also to be taken care, like associated with the adoption of intelligence system in AI. And as the future of the intelligence system, it is bright, and it is essential to address the associated limitation and ethical concern to ensure that this system should benefit the society. That is, we should all work together. Undoubtedly, that we have to work, we have to live and interact with these technologies for reshaping our futures. Thank you. Hello.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for such a wonderful